Drive Time Show. Bam bam.
Yes, you heard it right.
Bam bam. Every
Monday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday. Let's beat the traffic.
bam bam.
Bam bam. Namaskar.
Namaste.
Namaskara.
Vanakkam.
Khushamadi.
Salaam alaikum.
Sat Shri Akal.
మీకు అందరికి వందనములు.
जय स्वामी नारायण.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
जय जनांद्रा.
हमारे इस्माइली भाई बंधुओं को बोलते हैं याली मदद.
मलाली में तो बोलते सारे फीजी हम तो बोलेंगे ईसा बोला बनजान हम आ गए हैं आपके प्यारे महिमा के द्वारा myself all to Baba.
And of course myself Faltu Rani लेकर आपके लिए एक और drive time that's going to make it totally exciting and totally मस्तानी बंद जाने.
तो बनजान of course आपको बोल रहे कि आज मंडे है बनजान आज कुछ यादगार बन जाए.
यादगार.
मतलब well actually the point is Faltu आज memorable Mondays करने का सोचा हमने because you know we actually unfortunately this particular year has been a very tough year for Indian cinema. I think we lost 3 wonderful singers this particular year. Wasn't this year only we lost all 3 wonderful singers or related to music industry? Bappi Lahiri, Lata Mangeshkar, KK. Right? But they left us with wonderful stuff which
That is true.
you know has stayed on with us, right? That gave us a question of thinking, you know, yeah, you know, they actually left a mark in our lives, right? They gave us something memorable for us, right? Lata Mangeshkar, of course, the sheer presence of her in the industry for the past 7 decades, that itself is pretty memorable for us, right? And she pretty much was the only singer available for the post for a huge number of decades. It was like a monopoly she had over people, right? Then Bapida came in. Bapida brought something new. He entered an industry which already had some real wonderful music directors, but he too stood out somehow or the other. Right? Now, we talked about the fact that, you know, that he made a mark for himself. He gave us songs totally memorable. Why? Right? How? And KK, unfortunately, we always, after his passing is when we actually started seeing all those things. And many people are posting about him being wonderful, blah, blah, blah. You know, but of course, we always have loved his singing from the day one, which when he started singing pretty much. And in fact, I think our exposure to the Indian singing industry or rather the music industry was somewhere in 2000s when he also came in, right? So pretty much, I think we followed him from that time. He was a good singer anyways, but he also gave us some great songs which stuck in our hearts, right? And what my question today's Memorable Mondays is to what exactly is what we see as memorable? Right? Our bandhus can chime in today as well and see how do you define something memorable? Is it the long stint of somebody's existence in the industry? Or is it the fact that they make something unique? What is it? What actually makes something memorable for you? Can you say that, oh, this particular thing is memorable because it makes you feel happy? Or this particular thing is memorable because the fact that this is like, you know, on social media?
That's true.
But everybody's a creator right now, right? Everybody seems to be having a creative. Everybody has a story to tell. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and also every Jane, Jill, and Janet wants to actually have a YouTube channel of their own.
And rightfully so, right?
Why
because
not?
everybody has their own, you know, everybody is living their life and their lived experience is a story that definitely will have some moments that are worth remembering, right? Or worth forgetting even.
No, seriously, but if you look at it, right, let's talk about the space where we always talk about. We love Indian cinema, right? We are movie buffoons. Like, because if you say you're a movie buff, we are one step above. We are movie buffoons for you guys. मतलब हम लोग एक step ज़्यादा करते हैं when it comes to Bollywood movies. We talk about the good things about it. We talk about the bad things in it and all this stuff. We call it up and we have to call it out for sure. But let's talk in that space itself. When you think of somebody, right? If you think of a particular Hindi cinema, what comes to mind for you first, Faltu?
When you say Hindi cinema, which is a memorable movie that I have
What
seen,
comes to mind? When it's something memorable, what comes to mind first? Memorable, yeah, you're right. Something memorable.
well,
So hard?
yeah, it's hard.
Wow.
If I have to think about one Hindi, because it depends on my frame of mind, right, at that particular point.
Correct.
Okay, I'll tell
So,
you.
okay,
I'll tell you.
let me narrow it down for you. Might be it's not fair for me to ask you that way, put you on the spot now, but the thing is, let me ask you a question which is going to be this. If you were to say, Farhan Akhtar, most memorable thing about Farhan Akhtar, what comes to mind?
Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara.
Why?
Yeah,
His acting
more
is...
than Dil Chahta Hai.
His acting, that's Zoya.
No. For me, I felt Zindagi Na Milegi
Because he
Dobara.
acted in that thing.
Specifically one particular scene with that that his jaw drops when that reaction, which is when the Bhagavati is dropped, right? It's something that's unexpected, and it's something that we would think of, but it's funny, and it really hits home. You never forget that particular scene. For me, I can't forget that scene because it was such a subtle nuance, and it's so subtle. They haven't focused too much on it, but at the same time, it's really funny. So that's why I felt that's a very memorable scene for me.
Exactly. So the thing is, that became memorable because something very unique, right?
It was unique, yeah, and it's something that not many people would pay attention to, right?
Now, if you ask, so basically what's happening is, what I feel is, Indian cinema have stopped making memorable movies. They are totally getting into movies that are like run-of-the-mill movies, right? So if I ask you in movie general, right? Okay, let's talk about movie general. What's a memorable movie comes to mind for you?
In general, if you were to talk about a
movies and sort of movies. Not talking about the movie maker. What movie comes to mind which is totally memorable to you? When you think of a Hindi movie which you want, somebody says, okay, only one movie you got to tell somebody, what comes to mind?
Honestly, that's because I thought about it today. It's Mission Mangal. It's because it's something that is historic. It's something that it's a thing of pride for India.
Interesting.
Right?
So you're saying
it's based on a true story, and I like the way the movie was treated. I mean, the way they had so many different nuances that were there in the movie.
Yeah, the movie, what you're talking about, I think I agree with you, because finally Mission Mangal was one of the movies which was unique because of the fact that it actually had or showed the role of the wonderful women in the rocketry of India.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
That is true. Actually, yes. In the rocketry of India. What is rocketry of India?
I'm talking about when in the industry of space exploration for India. It talked about all the women who actually had a prominent role in it. I don't know if you noticed that. That was memorable for me. Or that could have been something which totally made it memorable for you also. You never know, right? What do you think?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think. Do you think it's what our Akipaji stood out for you in that movie? What stood out for you in the movie?
For me, Vidya Balan's character, the way the characterization and
Vidya Balan character, correct?
Everybody, yeah. Vidya Balan's character, Akshay Paji's character, everybody's character. The characterization in the movie is really, really nice. I think it was really awesome. So today we are asking you, Manujan, आपको यहाँ पे कॉल करना है. स्टूडियो का नंबर है 4089122479. तो हम आपसे पूछ रहे हैं, what makes something really memorable for you, especially to give you to kind of narrow it in. अगर कोई ऐसी मूवी हो जो आपके लिए totally memorable हुआ हो, वो कौन सी मूवी थी and क्यों memorable हुई? Is it because you could relate to it? Is it because there's something in the movie that totally resonated with you? Or is it because it was something so unique and so out of the ordinary that you can't, that the movie stayed with you kind of thing?
Yeah, so in case of what you talked about Mission Mangal, right? You said something memorable about the movie. What I think was memorable about the movie is the fact that it had a unique storytelling, wherein they actually talked about the women who actually had a big role in this.
Correct.
Yeah, of course. Marketing-wise, if you look at it, Akshay Paji's face is there for sure, but still, they also showed the women actually played an integral role in that. But we have a bandhu waiting. Can you go to them, please?
Yeah. Hello. कौन है?
अस्सलामुअलैकुम.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम. कैसे हैं सर?
अल्लाह का बड़ा एहसान, मालिक का करम, आप लोगों की दुआएं. फालतू रानी बड़ी नाराज है भाई हमसे.
क्यों सर?
हाँ, वो तो ऑलवेज ऐसे होते हैं ना भाई. क्यों नाराज है भाई?
हम क्यों नाराज होंगे सर?
क्यों नाराज है भाई?
आपने तो मेरी नाक काट दी इससे के जाके हफ्ते की रात को.
आपने उनकी नाक काट दी तो मैं वाह.
क्या मैंने आपकी कैसे
नाक कटवा दिया?
नाक काटी. मैं आपके लिए कुछ गिफ्ट नहीं लाया है ना.
हाँ वैसे वो जरूर है.
मतलब
आई प्रॉमिस के नेक्स्ट टाइम इंशाल्लाह अगर जाएंगे तो लाएंगे आपके लिए.
नहीं सर, कोई आप ऐसा गलती मत करना. अगर आपको अच्छा लगे तभी लाना है. ये सब ना ये इमोशनल अत्याचार है.
आई प्रॉमिस आई विल ब्रिंग फॉर something at least for her.
हाँ, उसको लाने के टाइम मेरा मत भूलना.
मेरे हाथ में चॉकलेट थमा दिया.
अरे एक काम करो फालतू नहीं, तू ना एक काम कर. इनका एक बकरी आ रही है.
मुझे बकरी नहीं चाहिए. मैं
एक बकरी ईद आ रही है भाई. आई एम टेलिंग ईद आ रही है. एक और ईद आ रही है. कब है सर ईद? जुलाई में ना, एंड में. सर बड़ा ईद कब है?
बकरा ईद नेक्स्ट मंथ इंशाल्लाह।
इंशाल्लाह तो उस टाइम भी ईद आ जाएगा तेरे को, डोंट वरी फाल्तू चॉकलेट हो। अरे यार फाल्तू इट्स नॉट द क्वेश्चन ऑफ व्हाट यू गोना गेट, चॉकलेट चॉकलेट
चॉकलेट तो फालतू रानी के लिए जाते ही यही का।
हाँ डोंट वरी फाल्तू तेरे को खजूर चाहिए मैं दूंगा खजूर,
खजूर हाँ
मैं दूंगा, मैं ला के दूंगा तेरे को खजूर फाल्तू नहीं, डोंट वरी।
नाउ कम टू द पॉइंट।
हाँ बताइए सर,
बताइए
आज
सर।
आज हम लोग मेमोरेबल मंडेज कर रहे हैं
हाँ
सर।
मैं ये समझ गया कि इसके लिए बागबान है,
हाँ बागबान, हाँ
घर है,
हाँ।
शोधे है,
हो नहीं सर आप
गाइड
इतना
है।
नहीं आप ये बताइए वो सब है, लेकिन क्या है जो आपको लगा कि अरे वाह ये यादगार रहेगी, ये मेरे को पूरा जिंदगी याद रहेगा, कौन सा कैसे क्या क्या
भाई
था
ये
वो?
यादगार इसलिए बागवान पे आप आइए तो बाप और बेटों की कहानी है,
हाँ हाँ
जो कि बड़ा यानी तकलीफ देने वाली कहानी है। और
तकलीफ,
यू कैन नॉट फॉरगेट देयर स्टोरी, यू नो।
हाँ
हाँ
हेमा और
ओह।
अमिताभ अलग रहते हैं,
हाँ
बच्चे घर से निकाल देते हैं, बच्चे भी घोड़े के पेट के होते हैं ना, बस 5 होते हैं।
हाँ हाँ
अच्छा घर में ऐसा है कि भाई वो रेखा के ऊपर जो गुजरती है,
रेखा कहाँ पे, रेखा वो रेखा नहीं है उसमें,
रेखा रेखा घर में,
घर में, अच्छा घर घर ओके हाँ।
घर में रेखा और विनोद मेहरा
ओहो
दोनों मियाँ बीवी होते हैं,
हाँ हाँ
हाँ
शादी कर लेते हैं।
हाँ
और शादी के बाद वो 4 गुंडे जो होते हैं वो रेखा को करते हैं रेप।
ओ
और वो जो रेप उसको करते हैं तो हर रेप का काम तो खत्म हो गया,
हाँ
वो तो चले गए अपना काम कर के,
हाँ
मगर इसको हर घड़ी उसको वो सिचुएशन याद आती है
ट्रॉमा या
कि मेरे साथ ये हुआ ये हुआ ये हुआ।
हाँ
तो उसका हस्बैंड उसको बोलता है कि यू फॉरगेट एवरीथिंग
लेकिन सर
और
आप
स्टार्ट द लाइफ।
हाँ
हाँ।
लेकिन सर आप स्टोरी बता रहे हो, लेकिन आपको ऐसे फिल्मों में क्या यादगार लगा कि
भाई
यूनिकनेस
मेरे
लगा?
को वही लगा ना कि जवान औरत को 4 आदमी आके डूबते हैं उसकी इज्जत,
हाँ
तो ये तो बहुत बड़ा यानी वो है भाई, वाकया है ये तो।
करेक्ट।
और
So,
आप
the
किसी को
shock-
कह नहीं सकते कि यार ये फिल्म में सादा ऐसा हुआ था
तो
रेखा जी के साथ, आप बताइए।
तो अब जैसे कि फादर ने बता रहे कि आपको वो शॉक फैक्टर जो था,
हाँ यू आर राइट, नो शी इज राइट, शी इज
हाँ।
राइट,
हाँ
हाँ
वेरी राइट, शी इज वेरी राइट।
हाँ
तो ये एक्चुअली ये फिल्मों में दिखाया गया है, लेकिन ये टोटली जो आपने वाहियात बात कही वो इज द
ये
फैक्ट
रियल लाइफ में भी होता है, रियल लाइफ में होता है।
हाँ जी सर, हाँ जी सर, लेकिन
जब
आपको
बाप-
अच्छा
जब
लगा
बाप-
आपको?
जब बाप के पास ज्यादा पैसा होता है
हाँ
तो बूढ़ा बाप अगर किसी लड़की से या औरत से शादी करना चाहता है
हाँ
तो वो उसके बेटे और बहुएं मना करती है
करेक्ट
कि ये हमारी, अगर वो नई बीवी आ जाएगी
हाँ।
तो हमारी जायदाद में से कुछ न कुछ तो लेके जाएगी।
करेक्ट करेक्ट करेक्ट।
ये हकीकत है, ये दिस इज द फैक्ट।
सो इज इट सेफ टू से सर आपको ऐसे स्टोरी यादगार रहेंगे जो हकीकत के साथ जुड़ी हों, आपको ऐसे
Exactly.
रियलिस्टिक वेरी गुड
हाँ।
सर, थैंक यू सो मच सर। आप सुनते रहेगा, वी गोन टॉक अबाउट सेम थिंग, एंड जैसे कि आपको पसंद है ऐसा कुछ लोग कुछ और पसंद नहीं करेंगे, मेरे को आई लाइक फैंटेसी राइट,
हाँ।
बट थैंक यू सो मच कॉलिंग, सुनते रहेगा सर फॉर श्योर। ओके
Yeah,
you so
my
much.
pleasure, my pleasure.
thank you
so
sir.
much for calling in.
So he talked about Bagwan and he talked about Ghar also. And he talked about the fact of why he likes Saw. See, I think the storytellers right now should be listening to our show today
Right.
to actually be able to make such memorable movies.
Correct.
See, the very simple thing, just one phone call, you understand, the relatability जो है ना, इनको relatability with real life चाहिए उनको. So he's that kind of person.
Yeah.
When you talked about something where you talked about the fact that that was so unique, the role of Farhan Akhtar was unique, and you also like the fact that you like Mission
Mangal.
because you said that actually relatability was there, right?
Right.
So you're saying that something is memorable in movies when relatable is what you are saying also.
Right. Right. I am saying also Banajan ki जो कभी कभार ऐसी चीजें हैं जो हमारे दिल को छू जाती हैं, राइट, दैट बिकम्स मेमोरेबल. You either something that completely exhilarates us, gives us that happy feeling, right, that happy moment that becomes memorable, and or something that completely shocks us or traumatizes us. आई थिंक वो भी इन अ वे मेमोरेबल हो जाता है. एंड अगर जैसे ये इन्होंने अभी शेयर किया बागबन में, इट्स अ रिलेटेबल थिंग, राइट? इट ऑल्सो मेक्स यू वेरी सैड बिकॉज that is the truth of many elderly senior parents. Many senior parents. It is the truth, and we personally know of cases where this has happened.
Sad,
right? It's really really sad. And घर में जो हुआ वो movie, it was quite a few many years ago. लेकिन वैसे situation हुए हैं. There have been cases that have happened, and we personally knew of a case where there was somebody who was married, and eventually she ended up unfortunately taking her own life because she couldn't deal with it. And it happened in broad daylight in Mumbai. She was actually a very pretty Punjabi lady apparently, and she had a small, I think 3 or 4 year old child. And one day she had just gone grocery shopping or something, and she was coming back, and they dragged this group of somebody pulled her into a taxi, and she was brutally gang raped and then thrown out after 3 days on some street without even any clothing on her, nothing whatsoever. And they found her. Her husband was completely supportive and very thing, but she was so traumatized that she didn't even last a month. In a month, she just walked off the ledge of her apartment. So, and the Nirbhaya case, we all know about that case, right? What happened there. So, it's unfortunately it's a reality, but it is something that that traumatizes us when we think about it and we see. So, imagine the people who are going through it, the fear, and stuff. So, it you know, unfortunately, both these situations, and Mohammed Merchant Saab said, were you know, the ones that cause sadma to you. That hurts you, that makes you remember these movies because of the tragedy in it. Right? For me, what I shared was more of जो feel good factor होता है, right? कि oh कुछ कर दिखाया. That was in Mission Mangal, and in Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, it is the fun element of it, being able to. That's one of my long time. What do you call, aspirations to go on a world tour or a trip of Europe or whatever, and then to have with my friends and to be able to enjoy that kind of, the total light-hearted banter, the fun and the laughter and the silliness of it all.
Wow, so you also want to run in front of the bull, is it?
No. No, I don't want to run in front of the bull. And I don't want to participate in Tomatina. I don't like getting myself yucky, but it's just...
Hey, but the thing is, today we're talking about movies which actually are memorable, and what makes it memorable for you. Because I think Indian cinema needs to make... If you ask me, Fatwani, what is a memorable movie for the past few years, I will not tell you. I will not be able to tell you.
Huh?
If I tell you what are the movies which came out in the last few years...
Kya baat kar
I will not be able to tell you.
Why won't you?
I will not be able to tell you because they didn't make an impact on me at all. Well, only a few of them. So, but the thing is, why can't we have more such things which actually, like if you ask me, I'll tell you, Dil Chahta Hai was definitely a memorable movie for me.
Right.
All lifetime,
Right.
Dil Chahta was a memorable movie for me. And I would say, if you, in recent past, if you ask me, first thing that comes to my mind is, the movie of Akshay Paji, which was, what was the movie's name, dude? Kesari.
Oh, wow.
I'll tell you why it was memorable to me.
Because it was a sad movie.
No, I think it was because it was recounting of a historic event.
Okay.
Right?
Which you didn't know much about.
I don't know much about. Yeah. And I got to learn something about it. And it was done very well. It was done very well. And the realistic nature of it was nice.
Right.
So it's very nice. That's what I think was unique about it. It was a new look for Akshay Paji. I'm sorry, Akshay Paji, whatever the regular look is so... the heroes, when they repeat their movies, right? I don't like it because it gets bored the same looking, same faces.
Right.
Either you give us different actors, that's fine. Or, ask them to make changes. If you look at it, right?
Yeah.
Classic case of movie makers who actually are mindful of the fatigue people will feel about them. Right? Amir Khan. I think he understands that people will feel the fatigue because he's limited, his options pretty limited.
Yeah.
If you look at it, he does a movie every 2 years once.
Yeah.
Right? In all the movies, invariably, there'll be something similar to the whole thing. Like for instance, now, he has this thing called Lal Singh Chadda coming up. It's of course, it's a retelling of Forrest Gump in the Indian style.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you look at it, the style of him acting, if you've seen the previews at least, right? I don't feel anything different. I've seen him in all the other movies already like that. Like, for instance, the Doom, the other brother who's a little bit special, right? They make it seem like as though he's different, right? Because the guy he stutters a little bit and all stuff, right? He has a... And like that, similar role also is of the movie PK, right? Laltin Chadda's role and PK's role is similar. The same look he has. The look of surprise kind of a thing, like, you know. I didn't find it to be unique at all. So I don't think Laltin Chadda is going to talk to me at all about him, because I've seen that role of his in multiple series already.
But that's a question that I want to ask Amir Khan sir.
Very good.
Okay.
Ask him.
The question that I want to ask is the fact that why is it that the movie has to revolve around you?
Aha, good one.
Why is it that, or why does it have to be such a megalomaniacal role?
Ooh, ouch.
It's like, you know, why does the hero have to be larger than life?
Why?
Why can't you play a simple everyday character?
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, for example, you know, there's this movie that I saw. Is it called Blackmail of Irfan Khan? In which he's
oh,
peeping.
yeah.
So he sees and he's peeping
that's
through the
right.
thing. It is actually a character you detest, but at the same time you begin to feel sorry for the character.
Mm-hmm.
And then you actually start to get irritated with the character, and then again you feel sorry for him. I mean, it's the character, all the emotions of an everyday man.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know, why can't you play such roles? There are so many stories from everyday life that you can pick up where you're not this hero. You know, the hero archetype jo hai ki he saves the day, or he's the do-gooder, or he's the person who is, you know, this, which is fine. I mean, I really appreciate that he's playing the role of somebody who's special and who's an autistic person. Lekin agar aap वैसा role play कर रहे हैं, तो आप इतना character study करते हैं, why don't you learn, and why don't you spend some time with individuals that are truly diverse?
Mm-hmm. And why would you want to actually redo the storytelling of Forrest Gump for Indian market? Because Indian market already has seen Forrest Gump.
Correct.
Why can't you write a story separately on related to the same person, individual? See, it's not the same. The pathway was the take of the protagonist, right? In this case, right? We talk about storytelling. The pathway of a Forrest Gump movie, the hero's course of life, right? That's a certain course of life. Why does it have to be in Indian narration? Why can't you have a different course of life for the person of Forrest Gump type? You know, Lal Singh Chaddha should have a different path. Not
Correct.
like everything is pretty much same, frame to frame. I feel like as I'm seeing Forrest Gump.
You saw the movie?
It's a preview, right? The previews have come out of the movie, right?
Right.
And all I was running in my
Have they
mind.
taken the rights from Forrest Gump?
I have no idea, but the thing is, you can make out like the journey of the guy, like how in Forrest Gump, life is like a box of chocolates. So he says, "Ammi कहती थी ये जिंदगी जो है मिठाई का डब्बा है."
Is that what he says?
He's in the train talking to a stranger with a
Yeah.
mithai ka dabba.
Yeah.
Same reference to it. I understand same. And the same, the girl is supposedly tells him, "Oh, you're so cute, I can't be with you."
Huh.
Same thing happens in Forrest Gump, right? He gets down and he runs.
Huh.
What is the point of making of that? And yeah, seriously, I'm sorry. It's too late. I don't think it's. I'm not going to go watch Lal Singh. I'm sorry, I mess up. You might actually end up, making it a super duper hit. I'm fine, but I think to me it is not going to be memorable at all because you're trying to be something which you're not. That is, you're trying to create a story of Forrest Gump in real life.
Wow.
Right? It's not. It's in Indian life, Indian version of it.
Huh.
And then you could do something more different. I think that way, if you look at it, I think his Tare Zameen Par was awesome.
Yeah.
It was an awesome movie. Memorable to the core because I think I haven't seen it personally because I have my issues. I don't want to. It's too emotional for me to watch. But still, it's a wonderful effort what you did. I will definitely commend you as a movie maker. But unfortunate thing is, Faltone, I feel Indian cinema, the movie makers are pretty much only after making money.
That's true, actually.
They are very good at following a formula.
Correct. Yeah. I think the people. Oh, and एक और चीज़ है आलतू बाबा. People are not comfortable telling uncomfortable stories. कि हाँ अभी ये phase है, ये fad है कि okay, we want to talk about gay and lesbian marriages and transgender. So now everybody is talking about everything will come out with regard to gay and lesbian marriages and transgender. It's a fad. It doesn't have to be a fad, right? I mean, when you're जब आप बात कर रहे हो, जब आप कहानियाँ बुन रहे हो, जब आप तो रोज़मर्रा की ज़िंदगी की कहानियों में से लीजिए. Why is it so hard that not many movies that are talking about, क्या कहते हैं?
Correct. No, I agree with you. Yeah, go on. You're saying it's like,
Talking about the everyday woman, Altu Baba. One other memorable movie, if you really talk about it that way, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, one memorable movie that
which is that?
Is Tumhari Sulu.
Ah.
For me, it was memorable in not a very good way also. I mean, I totally related. I loved the character of Sulu that they had done.
Uh-huh.
But what I didn't like was the way they ended the story.
Oh.
So when Suresh Triveni ended it as, okay, she's giving up what she wants so that her husband can get can still get to keep his dignity by having a business.
Wait, hold on a second. Now, I think that's what would make the movie memorable, because
Why?
the conversation continuing about it.
Yes, but I don't. Yeah, that's true. Because I didn't agree with the ending. Yeah, that's true. You don't have to agree with something, and then you feel like, why the heck did they do this?
Correct. Because
Yeah.
if you show other way around, you're showing something which is not true.
But why can't it be true?
That's exactly the conversation you must have. If we're having a conversation right now about it, we're talking about the fact that Tumhari Sulu, if you have not seen Baranjan, it's a good movie. Unfortunately, I was in and out of the theatre. I was able to grasp the storyline. It was wonderful. Whatever part I saw the movie was wonderful. And I did get back at the time the ending was happening. So I caught the few ends, the ending reel of the movie for sure. But again, I don't want to give out too much about the movie. Go watch the movie and you'll know why Faltoni is talking about this. You too will be ending up talking about this with your family members.
Correct. बहुत अच्छी movie है.
वो इतना तो guarantee करूँगा मैं आपको. And the movie's name, of course, Tumhari Sulu. A memorable movie, of course, yes. And of course, आज memorable Mondays में we're talking specifically about movies itself.
Right.
Yeah, we're talking about people who made memorable stuff for us. Yes, because our whole intention, as you know, Bandhujan, is to actually meet you guys. When you meet you guys, we talk to you about also. We try to make as many memories as possible. That's what carries us forward in our life, right? So, so our Indian cinema should also give us memorable movies. So let's first recognize the fact that we have Aditi joining us on Facebook. Hi Aditi, how are you doing? Just didn't understand. Economic as well. Why? What is FG again? Forrest Gump. Yes, okay, thank you. She was not understand. She was not able to, she feels the same way, and she doesn't understand why they have to make FG again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think they lost it, dude. They should actually make movies.
No, Alta Baba, it could be Aditi. Just to play devil's advocate, right? Forrest Gump is. How many people have seen Forrest Gump? Indian audience में से कितने लोगों ने देखे हैं?
As many people as possible.
What?
Okay, so you're saying that it is for the Indian audience.
The Indian audience, the common man in India, how many of them have actually gone to a movie theatre and watched Tom Hanks as Forrest Gump several years ago?
Yeah.
Right? How many people have seen it? And जो हमारे जो lower middle class है या जो हमारी जो ticket खरीद के जनता जाती है, how many people have actually seen it? But they will probably go because Amir Khan has acted and Lal Singh Chadda hai bhai picture hai, so they will go and watch it.
I'll come to your argument itself. Okay, and I'm going to tell you one thing over here. Why couldn't they have changed the path of a Forrest Gump individual, of a person like the character like Lal Singh Chadda? They didn't have followed the same path of a Forrest Gump guy, of Tom Hanks.
Right.
Right? That's what I'm trying to tell you. They could have changed the pathway, right? They could have changed the life of the person in India. Why would they want to Indianize the path of the thing over there, right?
That's right. That's right.
Honestly, tell me, how many of us actually pick up and run after whatever was there?
How many of us
pick up and run in India? Just run. Oh, here there's a thing over here. America, we know people running would be something which happens always.
Running is something that you do because you want to get it out of your system.
Correct.
Right? And how many people do? People sit down and pick up a bottle of, tharra. Typically that's what you would expect, right? I mean, in India, or for that matter, will totally shut down.
Yeah.
Or will, I don't know.
Make it unique, no? Why do you want the same storyline? I'm saying make it unique.
They're going to make him a dancer.
Why not?
Why
that
not?
Be great, right?
Or a poet, or like a horrible singer,
Why not?
Why not?
Hello, hi, who's this? Dingchak Puja, what her name is. Yeah. Hi, who's this? Hello, welcome to the Pam Show's Memorable Mondays.
Hi, Pam.
Aditi ji, कैसे हैं आप?
बढ़िया, how are you guys?
फर्स्ट क्लास। aditi जी, क्या हाल है? आपका मैसेज देखा मैंने फेसबुक पे, थैंक यू सो मच। आप कोई टिप्पणी इसके बारे में?
actually answer my own question. I know why it makes economic sense to make that movie because आप copy paste में इतना पैसा खर्च नहीं होता है ना. Just take the same script. Do it again in Hindi. There's a pretty big population and probably hasn't watched Forrest Gump also. Although it's pretty popular.
Well, I don't know. This actually need not be. I don't know. It's fine. I don't know. I would not go. I would not go watch it.
We'll soon be able to tell.
Yeah, we'll soon be able to tell. Yes, but I would not go watch it for sure.
That's true.
I will not be spending money on it.
No,
I mean, if it's on TV, it's not a movie I would ignore. I would still watch it. But yeah, you're right. I wouldn't go to the theater. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. No, well, I would go to watch it. Maybe not the theater, but I would definitely watch it in the if it comes out.
OTT. That's what
OTT.
you
In
mean.
OTT. Yeah, I agree.
So let's make it a event. Okay, we all watch it on OTT.
You're so confident it will come on OTT.
Yeah, what if he doesn't release it, dude? Knowing him.
Eventually they will do it. Eventually they'll do it. It's not him. No.
Yeah,
They get
yeah.
rights for it. Somebody will buy it on OTT.
Right.
No, he's not as bad as Kagana Not. But Kagana Not, unfortunately, her Dhakad movie, nobody bought it on OTT also.
Really?
Yeah, no takers on OTT.
You're kidding, Altubaba? Seriously?
Yeah. With only
But
people.
I do think she's getting very repetitive. Like, I think she needs to do some different genre now.
But you know what? I think she's trying to different genres. Only thing is she's overdoing it.
No, I think she's
We
getting
saw the
into
way
the
Dhakad-
Kamal Hassan, the
Hang up.
that hang up, that complex, right? That megalomaniacal complex she's got right now.
Dude,
She needs
seriously,
to get over that.
That movie, Dhakad, could have been done so well. I was looking forward to a female action movie. I really want to see a female action movie.
Oh, wow.
Because
It
I've
had
seen
that Lara Croft kind of feel, na?
worse than you saw the movie?
Did you see the movie, dude?
Dude, Lara Croft is still better.
It's
I haven't watched it, but the trailer gave me that feeling. Ki, acha,
It is
ye
a-
aisa,
it is a
matlab,
combination-
Video game, cool.
Yeah, it's a combination of Lara Croft. There was a movie of Angelina Jolie called Salt, and there was a movie. It's a combination
मुझे
of
लगा वो salt गोली के
Yes.
ऐसे side से जा रहा है.
correct, exactly. She's like total. I've seen all these movies. Yeah, I'm a big fan of action movies. Okay, and I was hoping one nice Indian action movie, they could have done it better. They should have just told her. They should have just told her no dialogues for you.
अरे यार,
It
she's a
would be
good
like-
actress, but I agree with you, Faltu. I mean, she is trapped in her own identity. वो एक brand बना दिया उसने of this, very brash, brave, loud, independent, intelligent woman, but she's trapped in that identity. She needs to get out of that.
But
Not take herself so seriously in a good movie.
But if the rumors are true, of the 4.5 lakh rupees that made, our 2 lakh will be there in that.
huh?
We went and saw the movie, right?
Yeah, we saw the movie. That's true.
Anyways.
That's true.
I
Hey,
feel
by
bad
the
for her.
way-
She's a good artist. Like, she's definitely a good actress.
Aditi,
But
guess.
maybe she.
No, sorry. Go. You finish what you're saying.
No, हो गया. बोलो.
No, I think what has happened a lot of times क्या होता है कि I think the actresses or the जो actors हैं when they become bigger than the roles that they are playing. We talked about this in one of the shows. And when they are not able to transcend their own branding and their own image, then the plot fails.
Not everybody can be Rajnikant.
And this is more pernicious for women because you can argue that all these big khans and everyone is a victim of this, right?
Correct. They are.
But they somehow manage. They get up and they dust it off and they'll do some other movie. Women, itna time nahi hai. They're like TikTok for them.
Sometimes I also feel bad that we are being too demanding on Kangana Not.
Yeah.
Because the fact that, come on, we would let this to slide for, like how we said, right? Salman Khan, we let it slide. Right? He
Vote
even
of
turns.
talent, like,
I know.
Sorry, Deepa, but
Yeah.
she's like, in my opinion, he's not that talented. But Kangana, you're right. I have like big expectations of her because she's talented, right? I wouldn't let this slide of Amir Khan, for example.
Yeah.
Like, he's talented. Even to do that Lal Singh Chaddha, you need certain amount of talent. You think Salman Khan can do that? No way.
No,
Okay.
actually,
Speaking about
But
memorable
don't
movies.
use Tubelight as an example.
No.
Tubelight was so different.
I'm not talking about Tubelight. I'm talking about a movie, masala movie called Bajrangi Bhaijaan. I love the movie.
yeah, actually.
It
yes.
was totally out of the regular stuff. It was for a change.
That's the script. I would give credit to the director, the script and the music.
Today,
I won't give so much. Yeah, he has done much better in that movie than other movies. I agree.
correct. And of course, today, of course, we were talking about the actor as such. Just Raj
Yeah.
Chadda also. Raj Chadda is
No.
not. I mean, Amir Khan's actor there.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about. We just diverted to topic talking about a Kangana Ranaut's movie. But coming back to the movies being memorable and why they're memorable.
Correct. And even if you were to talk about an actor being memorable, Altu Baba, why do you why do you relate so much? Why does Salman Khan have such a big following? And why does each of them is a different reason, right? There's a group of people who completely fell in love with Salman Khan with the "Maine Pyar Kiya, Hum Aapke Hain Kaun," that kind of thing, because he was the ideal man that would.
Deepa, classic example.
Yeah, example.
All the Hubli. Hi Deepa, we saw your messaging. Hello from Deepa.
Hello from Hubli. Hello from Hubli. Hello, nice to see you, Pap.
And Deepa, you can always call us on WhatsApp. Lines are open. You can give us a call. I know you have Wi-Fi there.
Call us on Wi-Fi, WhatsApp. We'd love to take your call on the air. But I think at the same time, there is also the why is Amir Khan memorable? Amir Khan became memorable as the perfectionist actor. Because he started giving us, after that usual run of Dil, what is that, Kayamat Se Kayamat Tak, and those kind of movies, he suddenly started giving movies which are like,
I have a thing about
wait, man, I'm saying, I think it's because the elitist crowd felt, oh wow, he's at a time when, and I should really say, the what breathed new life into Amir Khan was Dil Chahta Hai.
Correct.
Into his career,
Yes.
which completely set him apart.
For me, Amir Khan's most memorable is Sarfarosh. I thought that was his amazing movie. It was very good performance.
No, but when you say perfectionist, right, that also, I have a own theory on that, saying this is
But
branding.
no.
It's PR.
I think that his own PR agency has created that brand around.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfectionist.
So speaking of PR, the third person that I'm going to come to who really knew how to hold his own and use his charisma to the best extent possible, how to diversify into branding and how to be able to, and the branding. Talk about King Khan.
Yeah.
Nobody could actually.
King Kong?
King Khan.
Oh,
He's called Badshah, right? For a reason. He's called King
he
Khan.
called himself Basta.
That's true, but then he's even today. You think of Bazigar, you can't think of anybody other than Shah Rukh Khan. You think of Badshah, you can't think
Excuse me.
For me,
I think of the poor girl he pissed off
don't
the
forget
thing.
DDLJ. Yeah? Come on. I mean, for me in school, that was like.
Yeah.
Hey, what
was
is,
like
let's ask.
the thing, and I think Shah Rukh Khan is an amazing combination of talent and
Yes.
like he has the package, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so let me ask you one thing. Good thing you brought up DDLJ.
Okay. He has all the attributes that it takes to be successful.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Okay, now DDLJ brought up very good thing. It's a memorable movie for many folk, right? I think every other person I ask you will say DDLJ, oh, kya mast movie tha, yaar, memorable movie. But what made it memorable for you? Was it the what do you call the look of the actors?
The love story,
love story
the fact
standard.
that he followed her across continents, and he wooed her family, and then I mean, it's got everything. Yeah, it's got music, it's got dance, it's got entertainment, it's got comedy, it has got little fighting, it has got family. It is a perfect commercial masala. But of course, that's me telling you now. But when I was a kid, I was like, I loved the songs. We learned every step in every song, and it was just, Kajol was like my favorite actress, and it was amazing.
Because if you look at it, right, going back in time, looking at this, I felt, I have not seen the movie DDLJ till date. But the point is, I think the movie when it came out, right, people actually, the heroes at the time were different. Were the typical, the fair chikana types. And this guy brought in that other kind of look suddenly.
The boy next door kind
Boy
of.
next door kind of
maybe,
thing.
Actually, he wasn't like handsome or anything. Right? He was just very attractive, like very charming, and his dance was so energetic. You're right. I mean, possibly.
In DDLJ, I think isn't it Parmeet Sethi who's the other her match.
Gora Chitta.
Yeah, the good looking, the typical authentic who's supposed to be her beau, so to speak. Or the one who's supposed to be marrying her, and then you have this guy who's jumping around with a monkey crop kind of thing.
Yeah, and nobody would think comparing Parmeet Shetty to Shah Rukh Khan will win the girl.
Yeah.
Everybody would thought like, oh, this is going to be, but finally he gets the girl. Probably that's why it became memorable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, later on, obviously, when we start looking at these movies over and over again, there's these cringy dialogues in the movies, and I'm like, what movie like this movie? But the fact is that when I watched it as a kid, I loved the movie. Right?
That's good.
But no, for me, I think Shah Rukh Khan as an actor is memorable because of the charisma and the way he has, he uses his intensity to, he projects his intensity on screen.
I think it's the confidence.
For me, it's just that. It just seems
confidence is what it is because I say like confidence is sexy is what they say, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Yes. Yeah, absolutely right.
I wish I was as confident as that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But okay, but thank you so much for calling us, Aditi. Deepa probably come back and take it up with you for the statement he made about Salman Khan. Good thing is she's not calling us right now.
Yeah.
Because she's already in Hubli. She doesn't know that even a WhatsApp call.
Yeah, even WhatsApp works even from Hubli. She doesn't know that. But hopefully, Deepa, you're watching this, and we hope to,
take note of your name and give all this information about you.
देखा अदिति जब the cat is away, the mice are at play कर ले जैसे इसने बोल दिया सलमान खान के बारे में जब दीपा नहीं है यहाँ पे.
Excuse, that is Aditi, not me. I always thought I am the only person who's going to be fighting with Deepa for it, right?
I always told about Sallu even when Deepa was on the call.
But very quietly said it. You're like,
he knows exactly
Zoom
how
comedy. She's like Zoom comedy.
I mean, I cannot forgive him his dabangs and all that. Please, those movies are just...
Hey, dabang, even you can forgive a little bit. Not the race 3, please, sorry. And the Jeho.
Those movies are ridiculous.
Yes. But anyway, thank you so much. You're calling our show, made our show memorable. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. And we touched upon...
Thank you.
Seriously, memorable actor, memorable, movie, memorable situations. Sabhi aaye na. So, good. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Truly appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
We might have time to take one call of Faltani, then we'll wrap up the show afterwards. Hello, namaskar. Aapka hadis Pam Pam ki memorable one days mein. Who's this? Hello?
Pam, Altu Baba and Faltulani. How are you?
Vivaji, very good. Just because Deepa is not here, you're going to call us now, eh? So sweet.
What? Actually, when you said that last caller made, we're going to wrap up the show, I was like, I don't know, should I call or not?
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, what happened now? You called us, right?
Yeah. So go ahead.
No, I was like, should I hang up or should I talk?
Why?
Hey!
You want to hang up?
Okay.
I'm talking now because the show's about to end, man. That's why.
No, it doesn't matter. We told you we'll take this call and then we'll end it. So don't worry. So tell us, what makes a movie memorable for you, Vibha?
For me, okay. I haven't heard the entire show, so for me, I think it's the performances. Yeah. The performances and the music.
Hold on a second. I want to resuscitate Faltani. She almost...
I passed out because you said
out.
you've not been hearing the show from the beginning. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I can't see you guys. No, because I'm out and about. That's why. I'm in the car now, so now I'm listening.
तो आपके ऐप पे तो सुन सकते हो ना, कार में तो
Exactly.
सुन सकते हो ना, विभाजी
और
क्या है?
पूछो,
हाँ.
नहीं यार, गाड़ी में मैं अभी बैठी हूँ ना, तो कैसे सुन सकती थी?
App पे. Invest in something called as a Bluetooth
Yeah.
and a earbuds. They are very affordable. It's only $100 if you buy something
Hey,
from
but
Google.
they look better late than never, right? So
What?
fine.
Better late than ever? What do you mean by that? So you're saying that because Deepa's not going to call us, she's
Come
already...
on, no, I'm saying I called now. Better I call late than not calling now.
And you're saying that Deepa is not calling us, so you're saying you're better than Deepa.
Oh my God, Deepa बेचारी इंडिया में बैठ के sneezing कर रही होगी इस time.
हिचकी मार रही होगी वो.
वो सुन रही है अभी.
wait,
अच्छा
wait.
पॉइंट पे आओ तुम लोग.
She's not telling
हमेशा
us.
विषय
Answer
से
the
भटकते
I
हो.
was on the point. I said that for me it's the performances and the music.
So it doesn't. So.
Story क्या तेरे ने?
हाँ.
नहीं सुनो अगर देखो
हाँ तो फिर एक एग्जांपल दो.
होगी performances भी अच्छी होंगी ना.
एग्जांपल दो यार, not necessarily.
Example दो.
हाँ.
अरे यार, you just all the Amir Khan movies all are very good.
Because he's
Because
chickna.
he's a good performer.
You like Dobby Guard also?
Which one?
Is he there in it?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Did you like Dhobi Ghat?
How about Talash?
Talash was a very good movie, I think.
QSQT?
Definitely.
Oh,
She
of
fell in
course.
love with him
That
when she
was
saw
the movie
QSQT.
that made me a big fan.
So you actually are you're in love with him. So your thing doesn't apply at all. Don't worry. Sorry. So when Lalti Chadda
Wait,
comes,
wait. What is?
Aditi ne bhi bola na ki, he's a really good actor, and even to do a movie like Lal Singh Chadda, you need to have something in you. I mean, I don't think just anybody could. I don't think Kartik Aaryan could do a Lal Singh Chadda, or even like Aditi said, even Salman Khan. Salman Khan is not of that caliber.
okay, today is not a day for Deepa. Deepa, I hope you're not listening today.
No.
You will know कौन को कितने पानी
No.
में.
Arey yaar, nahi. No offense.
Okay,
no
I'm
offense.
going to
But
wait. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say, it's not fair to say that Salman Khan is not a good actor. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
people have typecast him. In the movie Tube Light, Salman Khan has done a good job.
Yeah.
In fact, his brother, who I never thought could act for nuts, Sohail Khan, makes you cry.
Yeah.
He makes you cry. In just without any dialogue, without anything. And even Salman Khan,
Yeah.
who used to make Altu Baba, there's best way to make Altu Baba laugh is to play a scene of Salman Khan trying to cry.
Yeah.
I've
I've said this. Go on public and
yeah, he
Yeah, he
but
was
in
really
this movie,
bad cry, really bad.
no, but in this movie, Salman Khan really proved himself as an actor. If people don't give him don't give him credit for this, but he is a good actor. And given the right director, some people are directors artists. Some people get carried away in their own thing. And I will also say that Amir Khan, sorry, but I saw the trailer of Lal Singh Chadda. Amir Khan, I will take back the fact that he's a great actor, because it is the same kind of expressions
Thank
that
you
he
very
has
much.
in PK.
Thank
The
you very
same
much.
kind of expression he has
Wait,
in
Lal
Lal Singh Chadda.
Wait, guys. Here I have to defend him. Are you guys talking about that meme that's going around?
No.
No.
Go see the videos.
Go see the
Oh,
trailer.
We'll do one thing. Just for your sake.
I haven't seen the trailers, and I'm also sad to say I still haven't watched Tube Light.
That's okay. It's
Yeah.
fine. So, but go watch the trailer. That's it. You'll know. You'll feel like
Sure,
you're watching
sure.
snippets of Doom 2
Yeah.
and also Doom 3, and also you'll feel snippets of PK in
For
them.
me, I felt it was I've not seen Doom 3, but I've seen PK, and I was
Yeah.
like, why is he doing the same kind of expressions
Yeah.
that he is shown as that alien character in PK?
Yeah.
Why is there no? I mean, there,
Interesting.
Even Three Idiots.
yeah.
Same expression.
Hey, speaking of that, if you're trying to show somebody who is neurodiverse, guys,
Right.
take a hint. Go watch Barfi.
Yeah.
I mean, go watch Barfi. Go watch My Name is Khan.
Guys. My Name is Khan was amazing.
No, but Barfi, Priyanka Chopra nails it.
Yes.
She nails
Yes.
the
Yeah,
role,
she does.
and so does our Ranbir Kapoor. I mean, that's another memorable movie. Anurag Basu. So there are some filmmakers who make movies that are absolutely like, either have the shock value, जैसे हमारे इन्होंने कहा. For me, that's what makes it memorable. You
Wonderful.
have Shujit Sarkar, you have Anurag Basu, you have people like even Anurag Kashyap to an extent.
But it's good. So basically, for you, it's a story part of it. For Vibha, it's the eye candiness on the screen. Chikna,
candiness.
chickeny, or music.
no. I
Okay.
no, but
No, it's not.
no. That way, if you look at
That's
it,
okay.
Performances, guys. I mean, look,
Aha.
Ajay Devgan is not eye candy, okay?
that.
But
Oh,
he's done some great
Wait,
work.
why
and I
is he not?
appreciate him
Why?
as a performer.
Hold on. Once let me ask. Why is he not eye candy? Ajay Devgan.
Do you think he's eye candy?
Why are you asking me? I cannot answer the question, right? Not fair. But tell me, why
No,
you
no,
think?
it's possible.
Why
If
did
you
you
think
say?
he's eye candy,
Why
I
did
can
you say?
answer.
Hold on. Why
To
did you
some
say?
women he
Wait,
is.
hold on. Why did you say he's eye candy? I want to ask
Huh,
Vibha.
why are you saying? he's a-
Vibha has a very nice notion of what eye candy
No,
is.
it's subjective. No, he's not a good-looking guy, guys.
What
Come
does it
on.
mean? What is good looking for you then?
What is good looking?
What do you mean, what is good-looking? It differs from person to person, guys.
No, but you said now he's not eye candy.
आपके लिए क्या good looking है ये बताइए.
मेरे लिए, I think Amir Khan is good-looking.
Hey, no, not characteristics.
No. Characteristics. Because let me
mean
tell you,
features and
Salman
stuff?
Khan was considered the most handsome man in the world.
Yeah.
at one point. Salman
Yeah,
Khan was
Salman
the most
Khan, yeah.
handsome man.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is eye candy according to
Okay,
you?
for me, I think somebody with a nice and sincere smile is good looking. It can be a man or a woman. I think for me, yeah, the smile is big, and you know, just the genuineness that you know that comes out.
Wait. So you're saying that Ajay Devgan doesn't have sincere smile? Kajol will take it up with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kajol will take it up with
It's
you.
okay. Kajol can come and argue with me. That's fine.
Yeah, right. But right now, we got to put on the spot right now.
Yeah, she's like-
listen, Vibha, it's okay. It's okay to say I like chikna. Me. It's okay. You can say I like fair-skinned people.
My
It's okay.
God.
It's fine.
You know how, I mean, okay. No,
Okay.
it's not about chicken. I
Do
know.
you like Sunil Shetty?
You like Sunil Shetty?
Do you like Sunil Shetty?
He's okay.
He's okay. He's okay.
Oh, because he's Mr. Congeniality, no?
Hey.
Nice smile. Sweet, what smile is that? Or, trusting-
Genuine smile.
Genuine smile.
I said sweet smile, genuineness.
So you think,
Smile.
have you seen Sunil Shetty smile first of all?
He looks nice when he smiles. He
In
does.
movies,
No, he's okay. Sunil Shetty is okay. He's okay.
Hey,
Oh.
have you seen? Let me tell you, the reason that Ajay Devgan appeals to the audiences is because of his authenticity.
Yeah,
People say
that's
that,
true.
people say that if
Hey.
you talk about genuineness,
Wait.
it's because of his authenticity.
Padmini, please, first and foremost,
Yeah,
she
and
just...
he's an intelligent actor.
No, wait.
I mean, I like
Hey,
his
no,
performance.
don't dig it deeper, okay? Vibha, it's okay. Vibha, we know it. It's okay. It's fine. Some people like, chiknis. It's fine. It's okay. I just want to establish that.
God,
So,
it
yeah.
has nothing to do with that.
That's
Well,
fine.
Salman Khan is a chikna. I should like him, right?
No, Salman Khan is not chikna. Who
He's
told
not
you?
chikna. He's a wheat complexion.
Yes, exactly.
He's not.
Savla, he's.
Savla, huh?
Hey, but Vibha doesn't
Salman
matter.
Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not fair.
So Vibha, don't start
Have you
hating
seen him
him.
next to his dad?
Yeah.
You should see Salim Khan Saab and Salman Khan.
Yeah, or next to his brothers.
Oh, his brothers are very fair. Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, Vibhaji, thank you so much for calling us. Really appreciate that you at least picked the phone and called us. Many people actually have phonophobia, like Vishalji doesn't even call us right now.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
No, I'm glad I got to speak with you. You guys made my day.
Wonderful.
Oh, thank you so
And
much.
so did you make Deepa's day also.
Yeah. To wait karna, wait, she's going to know. Deepa, you know who came out to support Salman Khan today?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, me only.
Yeah, me.
Nobody else.
Me. How much I supported?
I was fighting against the...
I said handsome man and all.
I fought tooth and nail with Vibha and Aditi.
Yeah.
Just to
Fought,
prove Salman Khan is a
fought.
good actor.
Fought
Nothing.
tooth
It's okay.
and nail. Wow.
Yeah.
कितना exaggerate करते हो तू
Come on, Vibhaji. Vibhaji, thank you so much. Sundar Ega. We're going to go to the next caller. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Hey,
Have a good
do
one.
we have time to take one more caller?
No, I don't think so.
No,
Altu Baba.
okay. Fine. Deepa, sorry, too late. You were supposed to have called. You didn't call us. That's fine. Okay? Call us tomorrow.
We'll talk to you tomorrow, Deepa. Thank you so much and everybody for tuning in. हमें आपको बोलना पड़ेगा कि जो भी हो जब authentic हो, memorable हो, authentic हो, genuine हो, and something that relates to you is what makes it memorable. And we hope every one of our shows are memorable for you and we create those kind of memorable moments. तो अगर आप भी हमारे साथ शामिल होना चाहते हैं हमारे shows में and ऐसे memories बनाना चाहते हैं तो email us bandhu@mediamahima.com. This is the Bam Bam Show. Alto and Falto signing off. Panajan from Media Mahima, the only local 501c3 non-profit that's keeping the South Asian community voice alive. इसी के साथ, if you want to support it, please go ahead and send a check or a donation to Media Mahima. Good night, Shabba Khair, and Pyar Bhara.
You are listening to Radio D Hotties, powered by Mahima Creations.
Hey guys, this is Deepika Padukone and you're listening to me on Radio De Hotties with Arzu Baba and Faltu Rani, where entertainment just got hotter.